Hey everybody, just a quick little update video on my Vickers Gen 3 gray frame Glock 19. This particular firearm I really like. It's a great gun. Comes with a lot of nice features as far as sights, and the RTF2 texturing is, in my opinion, one of the best textures out there. What I will say about Glock in general, with their basic run-of-the-mill Gen 3 and Gen 4 firearms, is I'm not happy with them anymore. They make a good, reliable pistol, but anymore in today's market, there's so many other manufacturers out there that are giving you more for your money. I just, in fact, ordered a SIG 320 the other day. I had one about a month and a half ago, and ended up replacing it with this Vickers gun, thinking that I wouldn't want the SIG 320 anymore. And honestly, once I got shooting a Glock again, I realized how much I actually missed that little SIG 320. Out of the box, it has much better sights, trigger, grip angle, lots of different features. Front serrations on the slide, has a lot of nice features that you don't get on your Glocks. This particular Glock, of course, comes with good sights. The trigger is typical Glock sponge, and I did go ahead and spend the $80 to replace the entire trigger assembly with an adjustable one. I did put stainless pins in it. It's just my personal preference to have the stainless pins. I think they're smoother, and the trigger works a little bit nicer with that. As far as the slide goes, the only thing I replaced was the front tube, because I couldn't see the green from the factory Wilson one. Other than that, I put a stainless guide rod in it, and titanium plunger, and a couple little minor things. But either way, I think that Glock is going to have to eventually make some changes to these pistols. I mean, the aftermarket world for these things is ridiculous, as everybody knows, and you can order new slides and new this and new that. But in my opinion, I used to do that stuff. I used to get on there as soon as I got a new Glock, bring it home, tear it all apart, and get out, get on eBay and get the credit card out, man, and just start buying shit and spending $400, $500, $600 more dollars on better sights and the titanium this and that, and better triggers and Lone Wolf slide, and the whole deal, so I could get the front serrations and all that. And now I'm just kind of done with the whole Glock program. I like them. I'll keep this gun. It's one of my favorites as far as Glock. But as far as where my money's going to go in the future, it's going to be probably with other manufacturers. Like I said, the SIG 320 is on its way. I picked that gun up with the full-size slide and the compact frame in $435 or $440, and like I said, out of the box, compared to a bone stock Gen 3 Glock, it has a better trigger, it has front serrations, it has better sights, and it's a nice compact gun with a good grip angle, and you don't have to grind anything on it or change anything or undercut the trigger or any of that crap. You can just take it out of the box, go to the range and shoot it. And HK VP9s, same thing. The Walthers, PPQs, PPXs. I mean, all these guns, they're really starting to step up to the plate when it comes to producing guns that are reliable, that have, in my opinion, more features and more enhancements than what you're getting with a Glock anymore. So I'd much rather spend $450 to $500 on another firearm than to spend another $500 on this one, getting the slide redone and all the machine work and waiting 6 weeks for it to get back and everything else. I mean, I like Glocks, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing them. They are one of the most reliable pistols out there. But I also know there's a lot of other firearms out there that are just as reliable, and for me personally, I think it's time to start trying some of those guns. I think that you can really put your money into a good quality firearm like those. Even the little Taurus G2 is a phenomenal shooting little gun, and the last one I purchased on broker, I paid $198 for it, and my transfer fees and stuff. And I'm telling you, for a $250 gun, when you're all done, the little Taurus G2 is a solid shooting little gun, and it's got a nicer trigger and a more aesthetically pleasing slide than your $499 bone stock Glock. So Certainly a lot of options out there, guys, and as we all know, thank God for YouTube and all you guys that are out there making videos and watching videos, because believe me, I watch a lot more videos than I certainly make, and I've learned so much from, you know, all of the fellow people that are out here on these channels, that I've been able to, I guess, open my eyes and get away from spending, you know, my hard-earned money on things like these, because there are other firearms out there that are really a good value for the dollar. So certainly look into the SIG 320, guys. Looks like a nice gun. Like I said, the one I had was a good shooter, and I can't wait to get my next one here. Should be here in a couple days, and I'll do a range video on that one and put some rounds through it. And also check out the VP9. You know, I mean, that's a great quality firearm too. So everybody just take care of yourselves, be safe, and we'll see you soon.